Ninh Binh, the ancient capital of Vietnam, is a peaceful place far from the noise and destruction of the cities. During the 10th and 11th centuries, it was the political, cultural, and economic center, had a large citadel which was surrounded by towering mountains. Ninh Binh has stunning limestone peaks, sprawling flat rice fields, and winding glassy rivers. The still water acts as a mirror, duplicating the incredible images of imposing peaks and dramatic skies. The magical caves and sprawling views shows the power of nature's beauty. In Ninh Binh, I plan to visit Hoa Lu, the ancient citadel complex, the Mua Cave complex, and Trang An. Ninh Binh is around 3 hours from Hanoi. I booked a day trip with the travel app Klook. It cost me around 2600 rupees, which includes all the attractions and lunch. The pickup from the hostel was on time, and we got an amazing local guide for the day. Now listen to him.
Today, when we arrive in Ninh Binh, the first activity I will take you go to visit the Mua Cave. Yeah, Mua Cave. You know, Mua in Vietnam it means the dancing. Yeah, we call that name the dancing cave. Yeah, but even the cave there very small and nothing to see. Yeah, but you know the most beautiful. That is the way you can climbing up to the top of mountain. Yes, the mountain named Dragon Mountain, the Lion Dragon Mountain. It have about 500 steps for you climb up to the top. Yeah, you know the view there very nice, but for sure it make you tired. Yeah, because for 500 and even for me normally I spend about 40 minutes for both way up and down. But today when you be there, I will give you about 1 hour and I try.
Yeah, it's around 500 really steep steps towards the hilltop. There are 2 hilltops, and at the midpoint the trail is bifurcated for 2 different peaks. One goes towards this monument and the other one goes to the Sleeping Dragon Mountain. At the top of the Sleeping Dragon Mountain, you need to be very careful as the passage is narrow, uneven, and the rocks are sharp. It's crowded and people are climbing over the dragon for photographs, and I think it's not a very safe thing to do here. First, I had plans to climb up both the peaks, but it was extremely humid and the temperature was around 47 degrees C. After climbing down, I visited the cave underneath the mountain, and then it comes to my mind, is it worthy to visit Mua Cave? The complex down here is very beautiful. However, the climbing up in a humid season, I don't think it's a very good idea. Probably it was not the right season. After the Mua Caves, I am going to the Hoa Lu, ancient citadel complex of Vietnam. And our guide explained about the dynastic rules of 10th century.
We call the Hoa Lu ancient capital. You know, during the 10th century, Hoa Lu this is the kingdom in Vietnam, the kingdom and the capital in Vietnam. And during the 10th century, Vietnam we bring different name. We call the Đại Cổ Việt, yeah, Đại Cổ Việt. And Hoa Lu that is the capital at that time. Yes, there are the 3 dynasty kings living here before.
Although once a grand citadel, very little of the original structure is presently there to explore. So I walked around the temples which were built in honor of the ancient capital's leaders. The temple also showcased some very traditional architecture, though little is preserved nowadays. What I found, offering beer in the temples is very common in Vietnam. Afterwards we headed for the lunch, and I was so hungry that I cannot capture anything from that place. Ultimately, I reached Trang An boating station. The complex is beautifully made and maintained. I planned for Ninh Binh mostly for this boat journey. In each boat, there will be maximum of 4 travelers. Additionally, one person will row the boat. Mostly you will find a lady rower. The journey is almost for 2 hours. Trang An in Ninh Binh showcases a stunning ecosystem, studded with impressive karst, carved with winding rivers and mystical caves. This is also home to some fascinating temples and sites of cultural and historical importance. While booking this trip, the local travel operator will ask you to choose between Tranan or Tamkok for boating. Tamkok is extremely beautiful during the rice cultivation season, whereas Tranan is famous for very beautiful caves and peaks. A couple from India was there in boat, and a German lady who is in her early 60s and on a trip to Southeast Asia on herself. She said in most of her life she was busy to provide for others. Family, job, everything she did. Now she retired from the job and everyone of her family is settled in their own life. She said probably she missed a lot of time to explore the world, to take care of own needs, but no more. Regrets cannot buy more time. Now I am free to explore the world, she said. The mesmerizing natural limestone caves, Tranan, also known as Halong Bay on the land. At the entrance of each cave, name and length are mentioned. The temperature within the cave is so soothing, nice and cold. The vibe within the cave is I am like within a Indiana Jones movie set and I am out for some treasure hunt. What do you think? Is there any treasure for me? At the end of the day, I visited this beautiful pagoda at the city center of Ninh Binh. It's a really peaceful place to spend a late afternoon. The inner walls are so nicely designed and depict Lord Buddha. My experience in Ninh Binh is mixed. Maybe because of the extreme weather condition, I didn't like the Mua Cave and Hoa Lu as I thought. I heard the lotus blooming season is the perfect time for Mua Cave. But Tranan was mesmerizing and out of the world experience. I liked the service by Klook, nice tour guide, on-time pick-up and drop from Hanoi, great lunch, hassle-free service. And most importantly, I can use my Indian credit card in Klook without any extra charges. That's all for now. We'll see you all on third episode of Vibrant Vietnam from Halong Bay. I hope you liked and shared the video. And don't forget to subscribe my new channel Nomadic Prantick.